Good evening, Raider Nation. My name is Brent Johnson. I have a special guest here with me tonight. I just kind of pulled him out of the stands, Mr. Nathan Taylor. We'll talk more about him in just a moment. Got a few questions for him, but he's here supporting his sister tonight. But we're here to call some basketball, which about a week or so ago was our first time doing this. We feel like it was somewhat of a success. Nathan's going to help me with the girls' game, and then Lance Wade will be here with me play-by-play for the boys' game a little bit later. We're about to get the announcements here of the young ladies. They're going to be introduced. I'm going to hush here in just a second, but I want to welcome you to the NFHS Network, powered by Play On Sports, brought to you by BCTV Productions here at Bacon County High School, as our Lady Raiders will be taking on the Bryan County Redskins. And Nathan, how you been?
I'm good. Just got back from college
Today,
so just trying to catch up with everything.
Tell them where you going.
UGA.
Whoop, whoop. That's
whoop.
it. Or woof, woof. We was a little disappointed how the season ended up there for the football, but I think we'll have some fun in the bowl game in a couple weeks. Maybe we can take care of business, finish up a good recruiting class, and get ready for a championship run next year.
I hope so.
All right, we're going to pause for national anthem. We'll be back here in just a moment. All right, we're back here for the lineups. You probably can hear it over my voice. Kaylin Leggett, number 1 for the Bryan County Redskins. Number 3, Elena Williams.
Number 24, Yasmin Crawford.
Number 24, Yasmin Crawford.
Number 25, Paige Schumann.
Number 25, Paige Schumann.
And number 32, Julianne Brown.
And number 32, Julianne Brown.
And now the starting lineup for our Lady Raiders.
Starting lineup for the Lady Raiders.
Number 11, Savannah Leslie.
Number 11, Savannah Leslie.
Number 12, Naya Moore.
Number 12, Naya Moore.
Number 23, Destiny Langford.
Number 23, Destiny Langford.
Number 14, Kate Vonier.
And number 14, Kate Vonier.
And number 25, Madison Taylor.
And number 25, Madison Taylor. All right, our Lady Raiders have not been able to garnish a victory this season. However, they have played very well. I thought they played very well in the Vidalia game earlier this week. They just didn't take some advantage of some opportunities to score, which they did. Just some short baskets and layups under the basket. Actually doing well, beating their press. And you look at me a little clueless because Nathan hadn't seen the game. He just got back from college, but
You're gonna have to fill me in a little bit.
Well, Vandalia was a very good team, and they beat us by 28, 30 points, but it should have been half of that at least. I think the Lady Raiders are progressing. We'll see what we're going to do tonight against the Redskins. We're about to get this thing tipped off. And Bryan County is going to control the opening tip. Nathan, you just get a word in when you want. I'll ask some questions here. I know you know a little bit about basketball. Bryan wastes no time getting the ball down low and scoring. 2-0. It's 7:40 on the clock. I'll try to do a good job of, we both will, letting you know what time is on the clock and the score update. We don't have a score bug tonight. A little shout out to Carter Griffin. He got sick this afternoon. That's so much as a lot of our students have been unable to make it. I got a cameraman, one cameraman this evening. Madison Taylor drives in, loses control. We'll have a fast break here for number 32. And she's able to convert. And the foul. Again, this is much more fast-paced than football. When me and Lance had called some football games in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily the folks are able to see what we're talking about. We don't have to tell them everything that's going on.
Right.
And unable to convert. Lady Raiders get the rebound. Moving the ball up the court rather quickly. We got a foul here on number 1 for the Redskins. So Nathan's a former student at Bacon County High School. Graduated a couple years ago. Took some classes from me, matter of fact, in the engineering technology program. Is now at UGA. And are you a junior yet? Kind of, sort of, almost.
Technically, yes. Yes.
Bryan County is turned the ball over underneath the basket. Madison Taylor comes out. And by the way, that is Nathan's sister. We have a blocking. We're going to have a turnover here.
Not right now, she's not.
We got a timeout, Lady Raiders. Well, let's finish that little conversation there with Nathan. You said technically you're a junior. Explain that.
Well, the way I started college, it kind of offset a lot of my hours, so I'm kind of like in between years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. And your major?
Biology.
Okay. What's your ultimate goal? To be a what? Physician? What type?
MD.
General medicine, whatever they'll let you do.
It's still wide open, yeah.
All right, the Redskins are going to bring the ball in, leading 4-0 with 6 minutes, 27 seconds on the clock. As always, I encourage both our teams, boys and girls, to, if they play within themselves, minimize mistakes, which is usually turnovers, and make some free throws, and we can stay in these games. Leslie brings the ball down for the Raiders. Raiders working the ball around. Got a double team down here. Able to get it away. We're going to have an open shot, which is made by Heflin. I tell you what, I'm going to start calling her the Hammer or something, because I know for a fact from Vidalia she's made 3 out of her last 5 3-point shots. Jackson Foster is you call him money just about it. That's another nice shot there by just inside the arc. Score 6-3, 5:15. Heflin's going to get another opportunity as she posts up. Oh, it's just short. Apologize for my spitting and sputtering. I'm still suffering from a cold as well. 3-point, nothing but net by number 1. I've got a lineup here on my phone. I'm going to try to bring them up. That's Miss Leggett. for those of you that might be joining us from Bryan County, either live or on demand later. Eflin's going to take it to the basket. A little short on the layup. He's going to get the rebound. Again, opportunities to score here and just can't get it in the basket. Got to travel. Again, 3 opportunities there for the Lady Raiders to score, just unable to convert. And Nathan, that's some of what I was talking about in Vade. If we had opportunities like that to score, just couldn't get it to fall for whatever reason. Score is 9-3. 4 minutes 25 seconds. Oh, what a play there. And cat-like reflexes by Taylor. Now she's your sister?
Right.
Hey. We hadn't given her any nicknames for the basketball court yet. On the softball court, she's, well, I guess we could still call her homecoming queen, but Black Sox, Mad Dog Madison, pushing it up the court, trying to maintain possession. Kate takes a shot. Not a bad opportunity. It's a three-pointer. Shot and made.
Is that the same girl?
Nope, I believe that was number 32 that made that shot.
I believe she made the first one.
Brown. Again, Lady Raiders unable to convert. 12-3 the score. Probably should have been a whistle earlier than that off the feet of Kate. There's got to be a McCarty sitting behind me.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
Yeah. I won't call his first name, but by saying his last name, most people will know what I'm talking about, especially the home folks. Working that ball around, giving Leslie a chance to shoot, and she makes it. (12-5) Lady Raiders trail. 2:52 left in the first period. That's zooming by. Only just a few whistles. Another three-point opportunity. Wow, this is 3 3-pointers this quarter or period for the Redskins. Doing a little half-court press, and that ball is turned over. You're going to have to talk a little louder, Nathan. I'm going to turn you up a little. It's like Bryan County is going to retain possession with 2:30 on the clock, 15-5. 32, nearly walked. Long rebound. I believe Langford got a piece of that ball for a partial block, but evidently not because they call it Raider ball. Again, sort of a half court. Oh, we got to travel. I'll probably lose my concentration more than once with the gentleman behind me. Wow, it's the 4th three-pointer of the evening. And you can't hardly defend that, Nathan, unless you get out there and get a hand in their face, but you just don't usually see this type of efficiency.
They have some shooters.
18-5, 1:42 on the clock. We got a foul here on Destiny. She's going to the line. She's going to get to shoot 2. Girls look a little winded. We're going to have a mass exodus and entrance here in just a moment. Once again, we're seated. You'll probably see the top of our head once in a while from the camera, but right down here at the table.
Now, have we been struggling shooting free throws?
We'd be probably about 50% if I had the book in front of me, and that's something we're just worried about calling these games, not keeping up with stats.
Right.
Hey, but we'll sneak a peek at the books at halftime maybe and get some statistics then. Nice move there aggressive move by this Bryan County team. Very efficient. As far as size-wise, completely different from Vidalia. Those girls were tall and athletic. Almost a turnover there by the Lady Raiders. We're going to get a shot by Heffern from the corner. It's going to be a little long. Oh, what a great effort. Great effort by number 11, Leslie. Want to work it inside. Number 34 for Bryan County. Again, it's a very efficient team here this first quarter. That's String. Shot is off. Bryan County pushing it back down the court. Going to slow it down here with 37 seconds on the clock. Probably going to play for the last shot. A steal by Madison Taylor. She takes it down the floor. Anticipating a foul, not able to get one. But again, Raiders unable to finish. .13 on the clock. Trying to get a rebound, working. 2 seconds. Buzzer. It had to be a 3 seconds there somewhere. But we're going to take a quick break here. End of the first period, 22-7. Our Lady Raiders trail. Again, had some opportunities to keep this game close, but just unable to capitalize. But I'm going to take a break. My name is Brent Johnson here with Nathan Taylor on the NFHS Network, brought to you by BCTV Productions at Bacon County High School. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back here at the start of the second period. 8 minutes on the clock now. 22-7. Our Lady Raiders trail. Again, opportunities we got to take advantage of. Leslie's going to bring it down for the Raiders. Very efficient, especially from shooting from the outside. Another shot missed. That's a pretty shot right there. You don't see too many boys teams shoot with this, and no knock against girls, trust me, because I'm big fans of girls sports and their ability, especially how we cover softball. I wish some of our baseball players played like girls, but you don't see too many teams with a couple different girls that can really
just real
shoot.
Fluid.
That's exactly right. There's another shot by Taylor. Opportunity. Nothing wrong with that shot. Another hustle play there. 15 is going to come in for 12 for the Raiders. 1 for 2 and 24 for 32 for Bryan County. 24-7. 7 minutes. Langford with the Rebound. Leslie pushes it down the court, looking for an opportunity to get to the basket. Draws a foul on the way. So, Nathan, what classes did you take this past semester at UGA?
Physics, biochemistry, religion.
You probably needed some religion with those other courses.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you how you come out. I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm sure you did fairly well. But
Fingers crossed.
Okay. So finals was this past week, I guess.
Right.
And when will you get the grades in the mail? More importantly, when will your dad get the grades in the mail?
I think they said the 23rd.
Okay. Oh, right before Christmas?
Right.
Uh-oh.
That'll be my Christmas present. Come early.
You hope.
I hope.
That or a bag of switches. All right. Lady Raiders able to convert there, 24-7. 6:30 to go.
Take that switch. Make that okay, we got it.
Sorry about that. Brief moment of silence, because that you may have actually liked that, but we lost power to the board there for a moment. Someone bumped it down the way there. But we're back here, 6 minutes on the clock, 24-10. Our Lady Raiders trail Bryan County Redskins. Bryan County working the ball inside, outside.
A lot of ball movement.
Yeah, almost at will on our Lady Raiders. Nathan, what you think about our new school, Bubba?
I like it. I like it a lot.
We were talking about it when you were graduating. They wasn't. I don't know if maybe the ground had been broken the year you were in school out here, but it's pretty phenomenal, isn't it? You need to come down to my classroom, because you went in a little bit earlier in the year. You worked during the summer.
Yeah, I was here in the summer, and it was kind of still
I've got
come together.
all my equipment in there now, 3D printer, laser engraver.
I bet y'all having fun with that.
CNC mill, yep, we are. We're still figuring everything out, teaching the kids to not only – now we're able to not only work with a 3D CAD program, they're able to print out what they design, which is pretty cool. From phone cases to other little odds and end things to kind of get them thinking and get them started about, that's the bottom line, get them to think in that engineering design process. But anyway, let's get back to some basketball. 25-10. Our Lady Raiders trail now, 5:29. Another wide open Redskin, unable to. Good defense there and a rebound underneath. I told Lance a week or so ago when we first broadcast that I feel like this gym is probably one of the turnover there by the Lady Raiders, and another turnover, a steal by Heflin, and a foul on number 11. Neither team is in the penalty, so they'll bring the ball in. But I think this gym, because it's air conditioned and heated, is going to be so valuable for our school throughout the year, plus basketball, no doubt.
Right.
Our football stadium's nice, and weight room, everything is great, but probably overall this facility here, they've been talks about just having graduation in here now instead of on the field. But we'll see where that goes. Heflin with a shot. Oh, just long. If she had been standing behind the arc, she would have made it. Another great play by Madison. Gets the steal, going to pass ahead to Leslie. Hopefully she can control it. She hit what a hustle play by Leslie, and we know we're going to get 100% out of this young lady from start to finish, and she plays near about the whole game, Nathan.
It was real heads up.
Able to toss it back into the hands of the defender whose feet were out of bounds. Taylor going to get a break. Well, I'm not going to comment on that one. She was a little desperate there. No one underneath the basket. I'm not sure why Destiny's not playing a little bit deeper in, closer to the basket, and she's moving more almost to the top corners of the paint versus the lower corners of the paint. Nathan, I guess that's their called offense there. Maybe she's waiting to set possibly, and that might have been what Leslie was looking for as a screen. Ball's going to be short and rebound by the Raiders. Kite's going to push it down the court. Ball's going to be turned over once again. Number 11 double dribbles, but unable to make the call. Up, he got a carrying call there. Finally got it. Another turnover there by the Redskins as well. 3:53 on the clock, 25-10. Another long ball, just a little short for the Raiders. Again, this game's early. We just need, like the fella said behind me just there, 2 points will work too right now instead of firing up those threes. We're going to have a foul on 23, which looked like she just had some good defense there with her hands straight up in the air. And this is something I've commented on every game I've called in when I'm sitting in the stands, Nathan, is just because it looks like a foul don't mean it's a foul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There was a call in by Day. It looked terrible. I mean, the kid flopped on the floor, but in my mind it wasn't a foul.
The other way too, right?
That's correct. That's right. Taylor's going to come back in. We'll give 12 a break. But I can tell you this, I don't think you could pay me enough. Well, you probably could, but you couldn't pay me enough to be a referee for basketball particularly. Number one, football is one thing, but you're right pretty close to the crowd. You can smell people's breath basically in the crowd to know what they're saying. So when you make a poor call, or they think you make a poor call, you can definitely hear what they got to say to you.
They usually catch a lot of heat.
Yep.
And that's just the sport too, though.
Oh, what a great, again, pick and roll there as she goes to the basket and scores. 27-10, Redskins, 3 minutes now and under. Oh, Kate did it. She just did everything she could to keep from being a backcourt. Oh, what a hustle play there by Taylor. I'm not sure where she gets those cat-like reflexes from. Hey.
Skipped a sibling, apparently.
Kate wrestling for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball, and it'll be Raider ball. Great effort there by Bonnier. Nathan played on our baseball team, varsity baseball team, for 4 years. I know you pitched for several of those years. What other positions did you play? Or were you a position player? You just mainly pitched?
First, second.
Okay. You had some elbow trouble there? Shoulder.
I tore my labrum going into my senior season.
Yeah, that's right. All right. Get one of those 3-pointers to fall. 27-13. 2:18 to go. Again, not out of this game. A lot of time left on this clock. I'm thinking, Nathan, that Bryan County has cooled down a little bit, especially from way outside. But they made some. But when they can drive to the basket like that, it don't matter. But they were making everything they threw up in the first period. Look for somebody open. She's going to shoot 2.
Just try to throw it up and get some contact.
That's it. In that situation, when you're guarded, especially when you're in a double team situation.
Right.
When there's 2 girls there. Nice. She converts. 27-14. 1:46 on the clock. I believe it was Heflin that was open on that wing for a 3, and that's what you want to look for too sometimes. But she was able to convert, get that 1 point there, 27-14. Nice play by Vanya to cut her off. She's got to get a rebound. Oh, I got a rejection. Looks like it's going to be white ball. I couldn't see exactly who got it. The ref was in the way there. Nathan, did you see what number blocked that? Had to have been one of these guards, I believe. Number 11, maybe. Leslie. She's going to throw it up to Heflin, our 3-point specialist. And she's going to take the shot. Oh, most went in. I was about caught it.
That's not a bad look for her, though.
No, it's not. That's not. She's got a nice little shot. 58 seconds. Looks like Coach wants to take some time off that clock. Once again, no shot clock in high school basketball, which I don't particularly like. They could hold it. They could stand over here in this corner, Nathan, if nobody guarded them, and dribble it for the whole game.
I'd rather them do that than make a 3, though.
That's right. 29-14, 32 on the clock. Madison going to take it to the basket. And 23 draws the foul off the rebound or the deflection. Destiny with a very good shot as far as her form, just a little short there on the front of the rim. What a great play there. Hustle play by 15, Heflin. Yep, she had a little extra hop there. Number 30 had playing good defense there. Kate Vonier boxing her out. Nathan is the son of Scott Taylor. I was talking about the new school here earlier, but he probably knew more about it than I did because his dad is the local project manager, I would say, of this being our facilities person, engineer.
Whatever his title is.
Yeah, he wore a lot of hats. I tell you what, he was a good man during those times. This last year and a half's been tough. It's been tough on him. I know he's glad to see things kind of wind down. We're almost finished with this project, multi-million-dollar project here. They're still tying a few more things together. And the buzzer rings. It's 29-14 as we go into halftime. And the Lady Raiders trail. However, we've had our opportunities, Nathan, and I think we hopefully will have a few more opportunities to get back into this game. Again, we're down 15 points, but I promise you these Lady Raiders won't quit. But we're going to take a break here for a few minutes for halftime. My name's Brent Johnson here with Nathan Taylor on the NFHS Network, powered by Play On Sports, brought to you by BCTV Productions. And, again, we'll take a short break and be back in a moment. All right, Raider Nation, we are back for the second half action of Lady Raider basketball here at the Bacon County High School Gymnasium. Lady Raiders trail 29-14 to the Bryan County Redskins. My partner and I witnessed some unbelievable shooting by the Lady Redskins that really stretched this lead out by making 4 3-pointers and multiple set shots, and just running a very good offense, very efficient offense. As our Lady Raiders again are struggling to get it in the hoop, we've been able to get some opportunities. Just like there, another great defensive play there by the Raiders. Once again, joining me is Nathan Taylor, former student at Bacon County High School, currently enrolled at University of Georgia, majoring in biology, hoping to be a doctor before I retire.
How old are you again?
I'm old, man.
Hey.
I got about 14 more years before I retire.
Maybe something happens before then.
There you go. We'll be out of bounds on the Red Raiders. Crowd starting to trickle in. Anticipation of the boys game as well, but there's a good following for our Lady Raiders as well, from parents and friends and faculty and staff. Nathan mentioned earlier, across the way, you'll see it with the camera once in a while, the police tape. There was not a crime committed over there, not yet anyway, but that's where the student section is marked off, and that will quickly fill up in the next 20 to 30 minutes. Wish there was a little bit more support for our Lady Raiders, but it seems like over the years that's the way it's been. I should say physical support. I know, don't get me wrong, these Lady Raiders are supported in our community and our school, but as far as numbers at the game, the turnover there, or steal by the Redskins. Going to set up here for a long jumper. Ball is going to be, wow, what a great play by number 3, giving them another opportunity to score. Vanya with the rebound. Taylor's going to need some help. Blocking foul there as she was surrounded. (31-14). 6:08 on the clock. Third period. Oh, the ball is stolen on the inbounds pass. And what a play by 11 as she lays it in. Again, a very efficient team. This team's going to give Vidalia some trouble. And Vidalia was a good looking. Nathan, they won the eye test the other night.
Right.
Another 3-point opportunity.
Are they the big dog in this division?
They're definitely the biggest team, and I say that with all due respect. I'm kind of joking a little bit, but I'm not. Very athletic, very tall. 3 or 4 of their girls, 5'9" plus, a couple 6 maybe, 6'1", and they play very well. They can shoot the ball from just like this team. They didn't shoot from the perimeter like this team did,
right,
from outside the arc, but from 8 to 10 feet. Made their free throws, ran a good offense. Bryan County scores again, 35-14. But, yeah, I think by day and by the looks of this team and the Raiders foul as the ball is stolen by a press. And Vidalia ran a press just about the whole ball game, and we were able to work it down the court. And at times, again, Nathan, we were able to get it under the basket, just unable to score against them.
Right.
And from what my understanding is, I hadn't talked to Coach Green personally, just talking to some of the varsity boys players, that Bryan County may be the team to beat this year in our region. We'll see them in just a little bit.
For the boys?
For the boys.
Okay.
And Vidalia was last year. They went all the way to the semifinals last year. They graduated a few key kids, but they had one kid beat us the other night, number 24, a Mincy kid. He played unbelievable. He had 18 points in the first half, and he had the game buzzer-beating shot at the end that took us down. Got a timeout here for the Red Raiders. We're going to take a timeout and a quick break as well. Get a swallow of water, and we'll be right back here on the NFHS Network, powered by Play on Sports, brought to you by BCTV Productions. All right, we're back. 5:15 on the clock, third period. Redskin team are pressing, and there's going to be another easy layup.
Seems like a more aggressive press than
it is. I think
half.
they're getting after it. Very good observation. Really, they want to put this game away, or trying to. 39-14. Unable to get a great effort. Bonnier hits the floor pretty hard. I believe she either hit her head on the floor or either the young lady that was with her. I think she just needs to take a moment to gather herself. Of course, head injuries these days, Nathan, are not taken lightly, not whether it's an injury or not, but if there's any type of implication that it's a concussion, potentially, irregardless of how it looks or how they feel. If it appears to be a head injury, they're not going to take it lightly anymore.
They're required to take certain measures, aren't they?
That's correct. Now, we see it more so like in a football situation versus basketball. So I don't know exactly what maybe the procedures are for for this, but they have. It looks like a young man from the Bryan County side has come over. Now, whether it's I'm not sure if it's their coach. It could be their a manager. Could be their team doctor. Maybe are around us there. But we're going to take a short break. We don't want to speculate too much. Again, they're going to be real careful, figure out what's going on there, and make sure that she's got the best care possible. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back here in just a moment. Okay, we're back, and Kate is up, walking back to the bench, getting some hugs from the teammates, walking by with our principal and Dr. Ryan Gravitt, who has established a great relationship with our student body as our new principal here this year. Seems like he always has the right thing to say at the right time to these young men and women at our high school. She's going to take a little break. Not sure, again, not sure the details exactly what happened. Couldn't see exactly what happened or where maybe she hit, but obviously in some discomfort. But we're going to get back to this basketball game where we trail 39-14. Again, you hate to say it, but it's about out of hand. Now we just want to try to rally the troops and play for some pride here with 39-14. 4 minutes and 53 seconds to go here.
try to get a little bit going in the second half.
Absolutely. You can use these times to continue to work. These girls ain't going to quit, I promise you. They're going to keep playing as hard as they can. Again, when you play a team, and that's my example, and got a foul here on number 4 as Madison steps out of bounds about the time I think she was pushed. That's basically the call. Great effort there. Got to travel here on the Lady Raiders. We're just having trouble. Like Nathan said a moment ago, Bryan County has stepped it up here on their press. Ashton's playing really good defense out front. And that's almost could have been a carry call there. Again, great defense. Just a lot of hustle, just a little bit out of control, Nathan, is what I see. Foul on Ashton here. It'll be a shooting foul. And you know it's frustrating for these young women when they look up at the scoreboard and see that, but there's things they can work on this game that'll make them better for the next. 39-14, 4:26. Coach Green, Derek Green, the head coach. Jason Grimes, the assistant coach, head coach of the JV team. And Coach Green does a pretty good job. I tell you, he's stretched thin coaching the varsity girls and varsity boys. Going to give a foul, non-shooting foul. You know, Nathan, we talked earlier about how a foul, sometimes it looks like a foul, but it's really not. You know, if you're going to foul somebody, get your money's worth. You know,
right.
I'm not talking about hurting nobody, obviously, but yeah, make it worth the effort. Wow, see, and there's that great little jump shot we've seen from number 1 in the first half. Nathan, we have it in 4 minutes, and this may be the first time we've gotten it, or second time we've gotten it down past half court. Drawing a foul by Leslie. Again, every time I turn around, it seems there's a little bit bigger crowd behind us. And, you know, Nathan, the first home game we had here, it was a little confusing because nobody knew really where to sit.
Right.
In the old gym, you know, there was certain parts that people sit at, and student section, this, that, and the other, but it was kind of really funny to watch in our first game to see nobody knew really where to sit. So everybody sort of settled in.
The old gym was kind of unofficially pre-assigned.
That's correct. Here, majority of the home crowd sits behind our home bench and on this side that we're at. Bryan County aggressively taking it to the basket. Another 2 points, making it 44-15. Great pass toward the basket. Just a little bit out of control. Working under the basket, going to get a jump ball most likely. Again, no quitting this Lady Raider team. Yeah. That's another thing. You hear Coach coaching them up here from the sideline. Another attempt. Madison's going to set up for a charge.
She gets it.
Holding her ground. It's the fourth team foul on Bryan County. Lady Raiders have 3. Scores 44-15. 3:01 on the clock. Matthew Stevens is on the camera, folks. I failed to mention his name earlier. I know I mentioned Carter Griffin got sick this afternoon, as so many of our students at Bacon County School District have been this past week. Flu is rampant. He was going to be on the computer with a score bug. Slightly overthrown here. Again, Nathan, it's almost as if the Lady Raiders are depleting so much energy just trying to get the ball in and down the court. It's difficult for them to run anything once they get it down and try to score. You know what I'm saying? We get it down over to Heflin for a chance at a three-pointer. Just a little bit off.
Really just can't get anything to fall.
And she's going to take it right to the basket. Right past. It's two different demeanors. You see smiles and such on the Bryan County team, and our Lady Raiders are laboring right at this moment. 46-15, 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Got to move. It just appears now that we just a tired bunch of girls on that court. Again, Nathan, they've had to labor so much in trying to get the ball in.
And it looks like you're seeing some new faces from Bryan.
You are.
So they got some fresh legs.
15. What effort there. Again, no quit in this team. Number 12. She ends up getting the steal after all. Somebody needs to turn around and help this. Oh, it was a big hit there. I'm afraid she got a knee in the side of her head. And again, we're going to take a short break here. Don't want to speculate. It happened here in front of us, but we're going to take a short break here on the NFHS Network, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, we're back here. When I speculated wrong, I think the young lady toughened it out. She just got the breath knocked out of her. Nathan, I've had that happen to me one time, and I was a young teenager, and I won't ever forget it. It scared me to death when you feel like you just can't breathe.
It's a rough feeling.
All right, 48-15, 58 seconds. Another drive to the basket, making it 50-15. Bryan County team no longer pressing. Madison taking it hard to the basket, going to draw a foul. Again, an opportunity although the outcome of the game won't change, what happens from here on out, again, can help our Lady Raiders from this point forward by doing some of the things just like Madison was able to do there. Drive to the basket, make some free throws. Long rebound. We're going to back up and play a little D now. Another set shot from about 15 feet. It's going to be Bryan County ball. Again, good defense by the Lady Raiders. This young lady under the basket, got behind our defense. Another little layup, 52-16, 10 seconds on the clock. Going to take the last shot from way downtown. Time expires here in the third period. Score 52-16. My name is Brent Johnson. I'm here with Nathan Taylor on the NFHS Network, broadcasting Red Raider basketball. I want to thank some folks here this evening. First and foremost, I mentioned him earlier, Dr. Ryan Gravitt, our principal, assistant principal Darrell Ellis, our superintendent, who's sitting over in the corner watching the game as well, Dr. Lane Rickert, for giving us the opportunity to be able to broadcast live and later on demand for our constituents, our Raider Nation, Raider family, as we've become to call it this year. Coach Kofer kind of coined our new head football coach. We're going to take a quick break here before we start the fourth period, catch our breath, get a swallow of water, and we'll be back here in just a moment. All right, we're back. 5:56 and counting. Now, the fourth quarter there's no, like football, in your head a certain amount of points. There is another hard fall. Hopefully no one is hurt. I tweaked her ankle just a little bit there. Football, where you get a 30-point lead heading to the second half, it's the coach's option to run the clock. They've subtracted 2 minutes off the fourth period because of the lead. Got a travel here. 5 minutes, 36 seconds, 52-16. Ashton Kite's going to come in the game. Give 13 a break. No press once again. But I'm convinced, Nathan, that's pretty much what did us in there in that third quarter, is that relentless press that they had, and it just took so much out of us just trying to get it down the court, much less trying to score.
They ran it well.
Oh, great defense there. Ashton Kite started it, and she's going to finish it. Yep, there may be a jump ball here. I don't know what. Yep, jump ball. It's going to be Redskin ball. Another shot. This one's going to be off. The Lady Raider ball. 4:54 to go. 52-16. What a play there by number 2, excuse me. She's going to unable to finish. Wow, that's one of the few times they've had a layup and not made it. There's Taylor drawing a foul. That'll be the 6th team foul. One more in the penalty. Fire up a 3-point. 4:11 on the clock. We have a jump ball. This time it's going to be Red Raider. I love our Red Raiders, and I'm blood flows red, literally, but and figuratively. But I've been impressed by this Bryan County team. They've played very well, very efficient, well coached ball team. They really just pretty much dropped the hammer in that first quarter when they made so many of those shots,
Right.
and really haven't even attempted any. Maybe 2 3-pointers outside of that first period, and they shot up about 5 and made 4. So very impressive that first period to really stretch that lead out. We're going to draw a shooting foul here. Fifth team foul for the home team, Raiders. Nathan, I hope I haven't ruined your evening by sitting at the table. He's sort of been my silent partner this evening, but I'm glad he sat here with me. I needed somebody to sit beside me. It was pretty rough in Vidalia the other night by myself. I think if I'd had done one more game, I'd have been, answering myself. They say it's okay when you talk to yourself, you just don't respond.
Right.
Hey. I'll get to take a break myself the next game. I'll turn it over to Lance Wade, and we will. I'll sort of be his color, commentating as the Raiders here. Again, continue to move the ball around. We're going to give Leslie an opportunity to drive to the basket. Just can't get the ball to fall. Going to be white ball. Destiny with the rebound and a shot blocked out of bounds. Number 1's going to get a break. He's played a great game. A good hustle play there by Leslie. Like I said at the beginning, this young lady is hard at it the whole game, as are all of our girls. I don't want to underestimate the rest as well, or overstate that. All right, in the penalty here, going to be a 1-and-1 from Madison. First shot is in, 53-17. Lady Raiders trail. And converts on the second. Nathan, I don't know if you knew that your sister was the first Raider to score points in this gym, this brand new gym.
I found that out today for the first time.
We didn't call. We videoed that game. I did not commentate that game, but I thought that was a pretty big deal. Congratulated her, especially with the history of your family and Mr. R.T. Johnson, the impact he's made on not only our community or not only on our high school and basketball teams, but our community.
Right.
That's something she can keep with her the rest of her life.
A feather in her hat.
That's it. A nice rebound there. I can't see from the stripe there, but it looks like it's going to be Raider ball. 53-18, minute 49 on the clock. Looking for an open shot. I say let Heflin shoot that sucker up there. There's a pass inside. I tell you what, that's what we want to do right there, is to work that ball down inside, just a little bit overthrown, but I still like to see that effort to try to run that offense and get that ball downside to Langford. Nice block there. Raiders get it back. Minute 16. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Not sure why there wasn't a foul called. These umpires, coach is begging for it. They're all smiling at each other. And get the ball into Madison. She's going to take that jumper. Raiders keep it. Heflin's going to fire it up. It's going to be just a tad short. Leslie's going with the rebound again. Fires it. Heflin's going to give it another try. And there it is.
There we go.
21-53. Lady Raiders trail, but once again, no quit in this Lady Raider ball club. So proud of these young ladies. It would be easy. You're down by 32 points and to a pretty good Bryan County team. And our Lady Raiders, again, we've yet to get a win, notch a win. And Heflin fires it up again. Just long. Rebound by Bryan County this time. Still fighting for that ball. What hustle by 25 and others. I tell you what, that little lady right there, number 4, she's ready for a break from right there now. They were giving her trouble. Easy to get frustrated in a situation like that. Taylor going to fire up a 3. Almost. Lady Raiders get the ball in. We're going to 7 seconds left on the clock. 5.
One more shot.
Heflin's going to get the shot. Almost hits it. And we get a shot and the foul. We're going. Not sure that. Yeah, I think she's going to be required to get her. She's required to get her shot here. I'm not sure if there's an option or not. I think they're going to. Yep. Umpires are going to call this game 53-23. Lady Raiders fall by 30 to this Bryan County team, Nathan, who's, again, very impressive. But once again, I don't want to understate how impressive how impressed I am at our Lady Raiders and that no-quit attitude, played hard from start to finish. And it's so difficult, when you get down like that. You've probably been in a situation like in the past with baseball. You get down, 5-10 runs with a few innings to go. It'd be easy to kind of lay down. But who knows? In a situation like this, you just keep working, and you do some things that prepares you for the next game. By the way, there is a next game. We're gonna stop this broadcast here in just a moment. But you're gonna have to log off and log back on to the boys' game here in about probably 15 minutes. We'll be getting that game started. But for Nathan Taylor, I'm Brent Johnson. We're broadcasting on NFHS Network, powered by Play on Sports, brought to you by BCTV Productions. Don't want to forget my cameraman back there, Matthew Stevens. But join us for the boys' game here in just a few minutes. And good night and God bless.